What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. Okay, you guys are not going to believe what happened. But I got the notification today that YouTube wants to cancel my channel, or close my channel rather, for the copyright strikes. First of all, I have never ever tried to claim copyright or anything, although the music that I react to is protected under the Fair Use Act. It's music on a public domain. The videos are coming from YouTube itself, and that's pretty much it. I don't get paid by artists to do reactions. They barely monetize my videos, and when they're not being monetized, they are trying to block whatever you put out now. They have so many restrictions with YouTube that it's almost ridiculous, and very difficult to do reaction videos and post them up. I mean, even with my lives, trying to do a live where we're rocking public music that's on YouTube that is supposed to be copyright free, end up still getting my lives, paused or blocked, or if not blocked, demonetized, because they're making it very difficult. YouTube is just making it very, very difficult to get out content. I mean, you have to literally do videos like this where you don't pull up the music at all, or the videos. And I have been doing less and less music video reactions lately, and more reactions to the audio music that is on YouTube's platform. When they say a public domain, meaning it's accessible to the public. Nothing about the music that I use or that we react to in my content, on my channel, is private or posted up to give anybody the notion that I am trying to take or steal credit for the music or any of that. None of that. I know I didn't create the content, the music itself. I create my content, my reaction videos, but I know I didn't write the songs or the music or own rights to the music. But what good does it do to even have it restricted to the point where Sony and whomever, RIAA, whoever they are, because of the Queen and Adam Lambert, it's two of the reaction videos because you get 3 strikes. 2 of my strikes came from Adam Lambert and Queen reaction videos. What good does it do for those labels to be so stringent to where nobody can see my reaction videos, but the music itself is on a public domain and protected under the Fair Use Act? What good does it do to restrict the reaction videos when sometimes people will listen to the music because of your reaction videos? They may not. I have a lot of people that may not listen to Queen or Adam Lambert, but they watch my reaction videos. So that's how they get the exposure to the music. So you're shutting off a whole fan base of people that may get exposure to your music by way of reaction videos. Because of what? Because it's not like RIAA or Sony is paying me for these reaction videos. This is just because I enjoy the music. Queen has to be one of my favorite rock bands ever, and Adam Lambert is one of my favorite male vocalists. And yet that's the music that I'm getting strikes for. Are you kidding? Who in the world in their right frame of mind would want to try to steal any rights to Queen's music anyway? And you have to be crazy to even attempt to do that. But even such, it's their reaction videos. We're listening to the music. We're listening to the compositions, the lyrics, the technicality, of the vocals with Adam Lambert. I mean, Nobody's trying to steal anything. Nobody's trying to claim rights to anything. Nobody's trying to do any of that. We're not taking music from RIAA or Sony. It's insane. Insane and absurd. If I follow the counter notifications, if my channel gets closed down, then I'm just going to go to Twitter. All that ad revenue and all of the money that YouTube is making from content creators like myself doing these reaction videos is an obscene amount of money. But it's silly to think that these record label companies and whomever else that's wanting these videos to be taken down or blocked, how else do you think your music is really going to reach to the public? If it were not for many of the reaction channels, like and I know I don't have 8 million subscribers or anything like that, but I do have some people who watch my reaction videos, and they would never ever listen to some of these artists on their own accord. They've probably never even heard of some of these artists in their music. And that's what, I wanted to do and I strive to do with these reaction videos in my channel, is to put out music by artists who they're not mainstream. Most of them aren't mainstream, or if they are mainstream, they're still underrated. Like Jessie J. I think Adam Lambert is highly underrated. People still try to discredit him, and he's the front man for Queen. His music needs to be heard. You have no idea who his music, and even Queen's music, because they are mainstream. But because he's the front man for Queen, that's why I do react to a lot of their music on the channel. Because normally I don't react to a lot of mainstream music like that. Simply because they don't have a problem drawing, an interest or a crowd to their music. Queen has no problem developing a fan base or getting people's attention to their music. But you have a lot of independent artists and underrated artists whose music, should be much more mainstream. And for whatever reason, it's not. And that's what I wanted to do with this channel. And that's what I was hoping to strive to do. And either the record labels and sometimes the independent artist labels, I promise you all, I've done 2 Teddy Swims, and I'm just using him for an example. I've done 2 Teddy Swim reactions. I've done Tennessee Whiskey. Got blocked. Why is that blocked? I don't understand why is it blocked. But they're being blocked out of the way. I don't know if it's the record label. I don't know. But music, every single time I do Pentatonics gets blocked for me. Oh, God. So many artists that I would think that because they are independent. I've even had a couple of my home free reaction videos. And they're independent now. And these are newer songs that were independently produced. Still got blocked. So, God, it's almost like a crapshoot. And it's very infuriating. And I want to be able to continue to put forth music reaction videos for artists that I know people would love and enjoy hearing, of talented artists that create music on a whole new level that's beyond what you would normally hear on the radio, beyond what you get from these mainstream artists. Something new and different and refreshing. That's what I wanted to be able to put out in my content, doing my reactions. And all of this music is pulled from public domains. None of this stuff is private music locked up in some vault somewhere. It's all coming from public domains, public platforms like YouTube. Period. Those are the only videos I could even react to were YouTube videos. I couldn't react to a Twitter or Instagram or TikTok video. You wouldn't be able to hear the volume. So it would be automatically muted. That's what's so irritating about it. They don't care about Fair Use Act or any of that. Nobody's getting rich off of reacting to music videos, Sony or RIAA or wherever. Nobody's getting rich reacting to the music that you all produce. Good Lord. As if it wasn't bad enough with you all screwing up the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Sony, with that Morbius movie that was just absolute garbage. Then you go and you block everybody's reaction videos. God. Any music produced on Sony platform. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can't figure out why certain things are just failures for you all at Sony. Come on, man. Cut the nonsense and give the MCU, the Spider-Man, Sony over the MCU. Stop playing with us. We want Tobey Maguire. Now I'm just being funny. We want Tobey Maguire in the MCU and Andrew Garfield, and you cannot have them back because I don't know what to do with them. It's just Jesus. Venom too. Give us Venom and leave them alone. Out of here. Good Lord. Sony needs to learn how to write a good movie. They're worried about a music reaction video, and they can't write a good movie. God. Woo! All right. I had to bit that one out. That's funny. I'm going to post this video up. And I don't edit it. Nope. Sony needs to worry about writing better Morbius movies. As opposed to having everybody's reaction videos blocked or shut down. When do you all have time for that? You should be trying to get a better plot for a film. Out of here. Good Lord. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. That's you know. And then the worst part is, God. I mean, Queen is global. You know, and Adam Lambert just pretty much, you know, took the world by storm performing for the Queen, with Queen, at the Queen's Palace. I love it. I'm so happy that things are going so well for Adam Lambert and Queen, and they're a phenomenal band. And YouTube got to do better than that, and as well as the record labels. Y'all got to do better than that. Y'all got to do better than that. 'Cause like I said, a lot of people, you know, don't always research and Google artists on their own. They may not know of these artists until they see a reaction video. And then that's how they discover some of these artists. I've discovered, you know, a lot of artists from requests that my subscribers have sent me, saying, hey, check this artist out, check that artist out. You know, a lot of artists I would not know were out there until I started this channel. And this is a great way to get out, you know, reactions to music. A great way to get exposure to artists and to their music. And then it's another great way to get exposures to other reactors and other great content, and to music that you probably would not listen to on a normal basis, or music that you would not even know to listen to because you've never heard of it. You've never heard of the artist, or you've never heard of the music. You know, you have no idea sometimes. I don't sit down every day and just research different types of artists out there because I don't know who's all out there. I wouldn't know until someone sends me a request or says, hey, check this person out. Check out this artist. I wouldn't know. Man, if I would have known an artist called Morissette existed, I would have been listening to her music all this time. Had no idea who she was until I started doing reaction videos. It is still word of mouth and referrals is still the best way to reach an audience, to reach out to viewers and listeners by word of mouth. I don't watch awards. I don't even have cable. I'm just going to start and end with that. I don't even have cable. So there's a lot of stuff I just don't watch and see anyway. But, some people may learn of artists watching an award show or in a movie or in a production. A lot of the artists that I've discovered have been, since I started doing reaction videos on this channel back in January of this year. This is my 7th month of this channel being open. Wouldn't have known about half these artists had it not been for this channel. And I also watch other reactors. YouTube is a very big platform. I don't see why more than one reactor can exist and do well. I mean, it's very possible to subscribe to multiple channels, so there's no reason for anybody to compete or create any spirit of competition. You can watch multiple reactors react to music. That's not an issue. I watch other reactors all the time as a reactor. There's nothing wrong with that. It's always nice to get somebody else's perspective on stuff too. So it's just irritating. And then, at the end of the day, you got to just wait around to see what they're going to say when you submit your counter notification. I put in the Fair Use Act disclaimer in every description of my video. I may not always put in the link to the original video itself, which really doesn't have any bearing on a copyright anything. But I always make sure I include the Fair Use Act in my video descriptions. And it's a shame to sit here and have the rights to music and movies and all this stuff, Sony, but then restrict how people react and respond to it on a public platform like YouTube. To say, all right, we just want everybody's videos to be restricted and blocked, then you're not getting the exposure out there. How stupid is that? Everybody's not going to pay to go see Morbius. Child. Some people might not really care about going to see the movie, but they may watch a reaction to that stupid movie or a summary review of it on YouTube. Sony. That's how most people might get the gist of Morbius, the movie. Watching a reaction video or a summary analysis of the movie on YouTube, and may not pay $10, $15 for that movie ticket. Go see that god-awful movie. It may not do it. There's a lot of movies that I have not seen, but I have seen a reaction video on or a summary breakdown on. It is what it is. You never know. Some people might go and watch the movie after watching a reaction video. The same thing with the music. Some people might go out and buy the music or, get it on Spotify or whatever if they hear it in a reaction video. It might be that good. My son looked up a song using a few lyrics that he heard on Tony Talks. James Arthur. Is it Out of the Dark or something? That's such a good song. We would not have heard of that song, though, if it wasn't for us watching content on YouTube from another content creator. Sometimes that's just how you discover music and artists, movies, reaction videos. It's still the best way to get out information or to help bring exposure to artists or to movies or to music. It's just, that's what reaction videos is, like word of mouth almost. That's it. Don't leave it to people to just see a commercial for your dumb movie for Morbius and then assume they're just going to buy the ticket. No, it doesn't work that way. That's the reality of the situation. I even encourage subscribers or, fans of artists that I react to on my channel to leave comments and information about those artists, because sometimes people don't. A lot of information I've learned about artists started in the comment section. Word of mouth is still the best way to get exposure to whatever it is you want, whether it be music, the movies, the artists, the actors, the entertainers. Word of mouth. A lot of information about the artists people might not just look up. They may not even think that hard to want to look up information about it unless they really, really want to. But a lot of information that we learn about artists or songs or movies, we come across it in the comment section of a video. It's still the word of mouth, the idea and the aspect of word of mouth. That is what's going to help keep the exposure. And every time you restrict or block a video, you're limiting that exposure, which is very, 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 very dumb. Dumb. It's bad marketing. It's bad advertisement. It's just stupid all around. Come on, man. Sony can't suck that bad. Good God. You think you want to recover and recoup after Morbius? Oh, my God. All right. So, like I said, if they decide they still want my channel closed and shut down, I'm just gonna go on Twitter. The most you can, I think you can post up to like a 2-minute video on Twitter. I just have real short reactions, I guess. I don't know, because it's too much work, time, and energy that I have personally invested into this channel and to my reaction videos. And I don't edit. I don't do any of that because I want people to feel like they're sitting and talking with me face to face, or they're in the room with me when I'm doing a reaction video. I want people to see how I react when I'm not recording. It's the same way I would react to a song or anything when I'm not recording it. My reactions aren't any different. Not at all. I react the same way when I went to the 2 concerts that I've been to in my life. And that was Adam Lambert and Home Free. I reacted the same way. My reactions weren't any different in the concerts as they were in or have been in my reaction videos. And they're not going to change because it's part of who I am. And, the labels, if you guys think that, blocking reaction videos is going to help you, it's really not. You're trimming down the exposure to these artists and their music drastically by doing that. And the monetization of these videos is so little. You really, oh God. You know how much work and effort I have to put into posting up a certain number of videos, hoping it gets a number of views just to even earn $100 a month? Like the monetization on that is not even worthy of them feeling like I'm robbing them of something. Like, are you kidding me? Don't sit here and block, floundering reaction channels to your artist's music, Sony, when you're making bad movies like Morbius. If you want to recover from that, that's how that goes. But yeah, if this gets closed, guys, I'm just gonna put up videos and pictures on Twitter and Instagram, because this is ridiculous. YouTube is getting way too stringent as well. Over policy. Let me not say that. Too many policies, too much of anything. It's not always good. Too many policies on. I understand being respectful in the comments, and I reinforce that on my channel. As a content creator, I'm a big believer of, respectful commentary and respectful comments in videos. I don't even like to to see those spams with the smut in my channels. I get that stuff deleted and blocked. But and I don't even react to everything. I don't listen to garbage. So I get that you need to be respectful and have policies that address that, but not to the point where your videos are just blocked or demonetized all the time. I mean, come on, man. Come on now. It still takes time to create a reaction video. Even if you don't edit. It still takes time to do it. So, it's just basically volunteer time until you get to a point where you have 100,000 subs and your views are getting 50, 60,000 views every video. I mean, I'm nowhere near that. So, I'm putting in the work and the effort into trying to build up something like that. And it's at a sacrifice. It is. And I still have a day job. Like that's ridiculous. So that's what we are. I couldn't even do a live. Apparently you can't do a live or something. Like me trying to do a live, it's not going to happen. And I was hoping to be able to do a live while I reacted to the virtual concert for Adam Lambert and Queen. It makes me want to stay away from Adam Lambert Queen music videos. I mean, that's the worst part, because I'm sure Adam Lambert and Queen, enjoy watching reaction videos. But sorry guys, Sony sucks. And if it's the label, RIAA or whomever, they're the ones that's blocking and striking down everything posted. And you guys as the artists probably should demand more from these labels to say, cut the crap. You're not helping us get the exposure that we need. It doesn't make sense for you to block everything. It's not like somebody's getting rich off of this. I'm not. I don't know who's getting rich off this. I'm not rich at all. It's a blessing that just to have some views. I'm shocked when I see over 5,000 views on a video. That still shocks me. But I'm not. It's not to the point where I'm just balling out and getting money on it. All my videos. A lot of my videos aren't monetized. So my videos with the bigger number of views, like over 20,000 views and stuff, those are the ones that are not monetized. I earn nothing from that. Yeah, fun stuff. Yep. So that is why videos have not been posted. I have not been able to do a live. I was going to do a live with the virtual concert that was coming up on the 24th or 23rd. With Adam Lambert and Queen, but it seems like that's not going to happen. Even though I'm going to watch it, I won't be able to react to it. Sony sucks, and so does Morbius. I don't care about the actor. He might be a good actor and other stuff, but that movie itself is just horrible. And I didn't have to go to the theater to see it. I watched the reaction video and the summary breakdown of it. And that was painful for the content creators to have to do. God. And it was painful after a while to listen, because the plot in the movie, it just didn't make sense. And you guys know that it's Sony. Please get some help writing your films and give us Venom. Tom Hardy, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. Just give us Spider-Man and Venom and go on somewhere. Go on somewhere and sit down. God. Okay. I want you guys to stay safe. Hopefully I'll be able to post up a video tomorrow. It's just discouraging. At this point, I can't do a live. It's discouraging. Ugh. So Sony sucks. And I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And until the next video, whenever.